my name is Jay, and for today's video, I am going to share my goals and resolutions for 2019. It has been a hot minute, a hot 2 months, 3 months. I feel like it's been longer since I posted a video, but I guess it's only been 2-3 months. But that's a long time. That's a long time of not posting videos when you want to start uploading more frequently. But any noodle poodle, every year I do a goals and resolutions video so that I can look back on it when I go over to the next year. But also, you know, so I can put my thoughts and goals out there and hopefully it happens. If not, then hey, nice try. So previous years, I've set like a couple of goals for myself and I've been bummed because it's like, oh, I didn't achieve my goals. So last year what I did was I just sat down and wrote a bunch of goals, like 12 goals for myself, so that, you know, if I achieved 1 or 2, I'd be like, yay. So, mentality. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and I just watched my video from last year, which is insane because I was talking about like studying for my NCLEX and becoming an RN officially, and now it's just like, oh my god, that's what was happening at that time. It's insane. Anyway, let's go ahead and go over my goals from last year and see if I achieved them or not. I have my notebook right here. First goal was to answer texts and messages on time. I got a little bit better in comparison to past years. I have just a horrible habit of not answering texts and messages on time. If you ask my friends now, maybe they'll say you didn't really, you're still answering text messages like super late. But it's not like I'm taking a week long to reply back, okay? So slight improvement. Number 2 was to start a Tumblr. That didn't happen. Not at all. As I was thinking more about it, and kind of looking into different ways to be more creative, I realized that Tumblr wasn't really the path that I wanted to take. So I have a new goal for myself this year, which I will get into. Number 3 for last year was play a new song on the piano every 3 months. That didn't happen at all, but I did buy a bunch of sheet music, which is just sitting at my piano. But that didn't happen, unfortunately. 4 was to play learn how to play the recorder and the harmonica. That didn't happen. For books, the 5th one was to reread the Harry Potter books. I was so close! I read the first 4 and I was like towards November and December of last year, and I was like, oh no, I won't be able to achieve my goal of 50 books. So I only ended up getting to book 4, and I really wanted to enjoy the rest of the books. I didn't want to like speed read through them. So I'll probably finish them up this year just because I had such a great time rereading the Harry Potter books. So I'll be doing that. Number 6 was read 50 books, and I was so close. You have no idea. I reached 48 and I had 2 more books, but the holidays just got the best of me and I wasn't able to read the last 2, and I was so bummed because I was like, oh, I can finally, you know, read the last 2 books. I can decrease my like book count and I can put less pressure on myself, but 1 year I just want to read 50 just once. Number 7 was to get a ring light, and I did get a ring light. I'm not using it right now. I bought it during Black Friday. It's sitting in the box and I still have to learn how to set it up and use it. But once I do that, I'm hoping that my stuff will look better and I'll be able to like record videos on days where, you know, the sun's not shining. So hopefully that'll help my schedule. Number 8 was to get a new subscription box every 3 months, because I was going to start like a subscription box series, and I actually did that. I was able to get like a new subscription box every 3 months. Now it's just a matter of uploading that series, but I had such a great time and I might continue it this year because I've kind of become a subscription box addict and I love it so much. Number 9 was to exercise right in the morning. Oh, that. Number 10 was to drink more water. Oh. Number 11 was to write every day. And number 12 was to read more books on writing. Oh, God. So you can tell how those goals went. Anyway, so review of last year, it was alright. Much like every year, you know, you're so gung-ho in the beginning of the year, and it just kind of fizzles out as the year progresses. So I might do like a half year, like, how am I doing, and kind of reminder of all the goals that you set for yourself. So I don't know, we'll see how that goes. Anyway, my goals for 2019, and I swear I had 12, and then I forgot the other goal I wanted to set up for myself. So hopefully as I'm talking, I'll be able to remember. Anyway, number 1 is, so I separated this, much like last year, into different sections. So the first section is books, and my first goal is to read 50 books. Again, one time. Please let me read 50 books. Please! I need to finish it just 1 year, and then I'll scrap it for the next year. But just 1 year, I want to read 50 books. Number 2 is to reread the Twilight series. I had a great time rereading the Harry Potter, part of the Harry Potter series, and I kind of decided that I want to do that for other series that I haven't read, or books that I haven't read in a while. I am not the biggest, like, rereader kind of person. Like, in my head, I have so many books that I have to read, and I have a gigantic pile in the corner of my room that, like, it's not even a thought that crosses my mind. Like, I'll go back to parts of a book that I enjoy and I'll reread those, but I don't fully, like, sit down and reread a whole book that I've already read, you know. But I had such a great time with the Harry Potter series that I might do that with the Twilight books, because I haven't read them in so long and I love them so much, and I'm a big Twilighter, so there's that. Next section is writing. So my third goal is to write for 1 hour every day. Just gotta start writing more. It's real bad. And then number 4, goal number 4 is to every week go out somewhere to write. Before, when I was in school, I used to, like, write at least somewhere. Like, I'd go to a coffee shop. I had this, like, regular coffee shop that I would go to a lot more frequently than I do now, because I would go study, and then during my, like, study breaks, I'd write a little, or I'd read or do something, and I kind of miss being in that atmosphere. It's something about, like, being in a different space kind of clears my head and makes me focus a lot more. So I kind of want to start doing that again, you know, and I get to drink coffee and drink boba and just, you know, hang out and do things. So every week, go somewhere to write. Next section is exercise, because what kind of goals and resolutions list would this be without a section for exercising? So number 5 is to wake up and work out right in the morning. I actually did that twice this week. Go me. But I'm not going to put, like, super pressure on myself to do it every single day. If I do it, great, but I just really want to wake up, work out. And I might also start a series on that, because I've had a lot of thoughts recently, especially the last half of 2018, where I wasn't working out, like, at all. I wasn't moving, I wasn't doing anything, and I'll talk more about that, I think, in another video, but there's that. Number 6 is to drink more water. Oh gosh, it's really bad. I'm very dehydrated, and I think my skin is suffering and my health is suffering because I'm not taking in enough fluids. So drink more water. Alright, next section is YouTube. So I always set some sort of YouTube goal for myself. And number 7 is to try something new every month, like maybe craft related. I want to start, like, finding more, like, craft related hobbies. I used to make, like, jewelry all the time, and I kind of want to start doing that, and maybe I'm gonna record the process and do like a whole series on it. I don't know. I still gotta flesh it out, but it seems exciting. It seems fun. And if you have any ideas for any crafts I should try, please let me know. Number 8 is to upload every week. I might do a different schedule now, just because I feel like it'll help me out in terms of uploading on a more consistent basis. Like, in my head, I would try to like upload twice on this channel, and then I have a separate like Disney, food, adventure, fun, travel channel that I do with my cousin called Rami and Jay, which you should check out if you haven't already. And I try to upload on there once a week, but that ends up being like 3 videos in a week, and my mind and like time just cannot handle that. So I might, for this channel at least, do like 1 video on Monday, and then for Rami and Jay I'll do 1 on Friday, just so that'll hopefully help me out. I don't know. That's my goal. Next is my personal goals. What number am I on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Number 9. Okay, so I said last year that I was gonna do a Tumblr, and that just didn't work out. I didn't like it. I want to start a website. I want to start a blog. I used to do that a lot with like those like websites that you could just like set up your own blog and stuff like that when I was a youngin'. I like have started following a couple of like Disney related blogs, and I might start doing that because I have a lot of pictures and I have so many adventures that I go on at Disneyland that I just want to share it with all of you guys. And I feel like a blog will give me a lot more control or creativity to kind of do what I want with that. And I know like a lot of YouTubers advertise like, oh, Squarespace and Wix and stuff like that. So I'll look into it and see which kind of website platform works for me. But it seems like a fun way to do things, so maybe let's go for it. Number 10 is to keep track of my finances. Did I mention that these were my personal goals? Yes. These are my personal goals. I want to keep track of my finances a lot more this year. This was one of my goals like a previous year, and I did a pretty good job, I think, at that time. But I want to start doing it again just because I have a big trip coming up this year, and I want to really make sure that I'm saving money and not spending it on frivolous things, because I will be spending a lot of money on that trip. So there's that. And my last goal involves my car. Weird? Yes. But my goal, 10, 11, is to keep my car clean by washing it every month. I have a bad habit, which really formed this year, of not cleaning my car. In previous years, I've been good with cleaning my car, but for some reason this year, it just like, I never cleaned my car. I probably washed my car like twice this year, and I never did it. And I would just wait for it to rain to get my car clean. Again, really bad because it doesn't really rain here. So there's that. So I will try to make sure that my car is clean. I had a 12th goal involving my car, and I just don't remember it. But I'll write it down, and then maybe I'll mention it during my mid-year review of my goals, or at the end of the year if I forget to do it. Alrighty, so that is it for today's video. In the comment section down below, let me know what were your goals and resolutions for this year, and let's do it together. Let's make it happen. Let's make dreams come true. Alright, thank you all so much for watching today's video, and I will see you next time with a brand new video. Goodbye.